Joe, a new life for you here in Southampton. How's it treating you so far?
Yeah, it's treating me very well. I've enjoyed every minute I've been here, you know. It's a nice city, nice, relaxed, sunny, so that's me. I'm really happy with it.
Yeah, I'm not sure the sun will last forever, but you've lived in London, you've lived in Glasgow. I imagine it's a different pace of life down here.
Yeah, I'd say here's like really relaxed, especially compared to being up in Glasgow, you know. Like for me, I'm a really chilled out person, doesn't get up too much, so I think this suits me a lot.
Yeah, I was going to say, kind of get that vibe from your personality. You're such a calm sort of guy. Does anything wind you up?
Probably only my brother. He knows how to get into my head, but I wouldn't say much, if I'm being honest.
Are you competitive with your brother?
Yeah, it's funny because like we play FIFA now, and when I was young, I'd play him and I'd lose to him all the time and I'd be upset. So now I'm giving it back to him because I beat him all the time, so yeah.
It's said a lot about your desire to come here, that you know you walked away from potentially the chance to play in the Champions League because you wanted to be here in Southampton. How are you finding the football in your first experience of the Premier League?
It's one that I'm not surprised about. I knew that the Prem wasn't going to be an easy task, so playing against teams, you can see the quality, like the shift in quality in every single team. Every team's got quality. Some results haven't been the best, but we're still growing, we're still learning, and I think as a team that we're gonna come through. It's a dream for me, of course, to play Champions League, but I'm also living my dream playing in the Premier League, so it's either or. I couldn't have both at the time, so I think for me it's a very good decision.
I know you started non-league, League One, Scottish Prem, Europa League, international football. It feels like you've already experienced so many different forms of the game. Is the Premier League kind of different to all of those?
The Premier League, like intensity, quality, like it gives you everything in a nutshell. Whereas I'd say in Scotland, intensity is through the roof, but I wouldn't necessarily say quality is as high compared to the Premier League. And then you've got international football where it might be a bit slower paced, but quality is high because there's a lot of players, good players. So yeah, I say the Premier League is just everything wrapped into one.
Let's talk about your Rangers experiences, because you were just saying off camera, like the demands at that club are like so high. How much has that shaped your mentality as a player and like your desire to win?
For me, I want to win every single game I play in. When I was up there in Scotland, it was a given. You had to win. If you don't win, it's like the end of the world, literally. Like you don't want to do anything, you don't want to go out. So that's stuck with me. And I'm like harsh on myself in performances. Like if I play well, then it's putting the team in a good position to win a game. So it's so important to play well to help the team and affect the game.
You had some incredible European nights last season in particular. Can you just kind of paint the picture for that Ibrox atmosphere on a big night?
There's nothing like, I've not experienced anything like it. I remember like playing against Dortmund and we was at home and like scoring. The way the stadium just erupts, like it's different, and it's a crazy feeling, honestly. Like they're like the 12th man, and I've seen like players come and struggle there, like opposition teams, because honestly you can't think, like it's just so loud, so much is going on and you just can't get into your zone.
It feels like St Mary's has been good to you. Yeah. 3 goals already. We're going to count the pre-season one. I mean that was a pretty special way to get off the mark, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was buzzing with that one. I spoke to a few teammates about it on the day, and they were like, what did you just do there? And I say I got a bit lucky, but I was happy to get the goal. And I really feel love from the fans when I'm warming up, when I'm playing, when I'm out there. So yeah, it's a really nice feeling, St Mary's.
Take away like the importance of any goal that you've scored in your life in terms of like pure quality. Is that one in pre-season? Would that be number one?
Thinking off the top of my head, probably, yeah. I say, I've got another one.
Go on.
At Rangers. It's like just like 3-1-2s, and then I done a bit of feet in the box and then scored. I'd say that was up there as well with one of my best.
And how much did that goal and the pre-season settling in with the team, how much did that help you when we got to the real stuff? And again, you made an immediate impact in that first home game against Leeds.
Yeah, I think it's important because you start as you mean to go on. So to get that early goal, it puts you in a position of comfortability, like, okay, the next one's gonna come. When you're searching for that goal, maybe things don't really fall for you, you don't really get that luck. So to get that and just ease your nerves, I think is very important.
And to prove to yourself that you could do it in the Premier League?
I think you always got to be positive. I always say to myself, I want to show that I can do it in the Premier League, which is why I tested myself in coming here.
And we've already seen you play in like a number of different positions. Is that a benefit to you and your game, or would you prefer to nail down a place that would help with your own consistency?
I think it's a blessing and a curse, personally. Like you said, I can play in so many different roles, so I can help the team. But yeah, like it's like I'm not really mastering one position. But I think for me, it's good. I can help the team in so many different ways. I can play one role, I can play another role.
What are we now, sort of 4 weeks till this World Cup break? I know you were very close to being involved in that tournament. You had the qualification game against Ghana. How tough was that to miss out?
I'd say probably one of my lowest moments in football. Not just because of we weren't going to the World Cup, but it was in the manner it happened. Against Ghana, of course, a rivalry, so I think it was just a lot to take in.
Did the summer help you reset, and even coming here, just a new environment?
Yeah, I'm loving it here. The boys are amazing, the fans are amazing. It's a family club and I'm loving every minute of it. Definitely we want to get more points on the board and climb the table.